Hi.
I mean, you weren't far off. You oddly weren't far off. Like, and there we go. We've got the Drac scream. That means I've got an excuse to put the picture in.
Let's pay with some copyright money, bitch.
It's copy. It's the Jack NFT. That's it. Just like with the monkey NFTs where they just have like a different house or something. It's just that one Jack picture, but we just add different cartoon eyes over it.
Do not turn me into an NFT.
We'll make millions.
The FT.
We'll make millions in Bitcoin.
No, I will fungible you in a minute.
Which will either be thousands and thousands of dollars tomorrow or a single penny and a half.
That's apparently Lee's dad wants a piece of that JSC.
I can't even remember if I know it's happened before, but I can't remember if I ever used a model for it or not. Oh, that's going to be interesting to find. Anyway, greet yourself and welcome back to the Dark Sides of Runeterra.
No. I don't think I will.
Ah.
I heard a bloop, but then...
That was definitely not the noise I made. What?
Santa, are you trying to do cross-promotion here?
No.
No, he's trying to do happy promotion here.
Because I was about to say, I am happy to do cross-promotions, given several of us are in it, but we don't have the link for it yet. I guess we just lead that to a coming soon. For fuck's sake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's my new picture on the overall Roll20.
But yes, there may be something in the works.
You'll see soon.
Yeah, you'll hear soon when it's ready.
Kill me.
Technically two things, but yeah, one's coming for the other, so soon. Also.
One day.
Josh is a nerd, apparently.
I mean, at least it's something we didn't already know.
Okay, this is something... No, I don't want to go on a tangent.
Do it.
So, do you know, like...
That was easy.
It was. It's just something I want to get off my chest before we start. Because back in the 90s, we had like the nerds and all that lot, and you can get them free of American import now. Whatever happened to the dweebs? Because they were like... They were a suite that were like nerds, but not nerds. They were like either bigger or something like that. I can't remember. I'm going to sneeze. Give me a sec.
Because nerds don't need to be bigger to destroy the insides of your mouth.
So the dweebs were wiped out by the Dork Inquisition. It happened rather quickly.
I guess no one does expect the Dork Inquisition. We're surprised they managed to open the door.
I don't know if I like that. I sneezed and my right arm just went numb. Like right, not like fully numb, just like right at the.
I'm not ready to laugh at the fact that you're about to have a stroke. So I apologize.
It's like not numb all the way down. It was just at the shoulder and just above the elbow. It kind of went numb for a second when I sneezed. No, like I don't know if that's a good sign or not.
Lamau, welcome to the land of nerve damage. Take a seat, boy. It's fun.
I'm sorry, I did mean to laugh at the fact that you were having a stroke. It just happened. I couldn't stop laughing.
Explain why I'm slightly sweating as well. So if
there's nerve
oh god, it's already started. They're repeating themselves.
Do I need to edit this out because of people who no?
Because people are going to be offended by spaghetti.
Yes, you.
What did I say?
People are offended by you just farting in their general direction.
I mean,
Hallelujah.
quite honestly, I'm surprised that everything me and Jack says doesn't get edited out.
Oh no, I had to edit like 3 times in the last video. Once for myself, once for Jack, and once just for confidentiality thing with the story you were telling.
Wait, what?
When you were saying about your friend and such, there was just one point where I just silenced it a bit because I don't know if they wanted revealing or not why they were having to move. I just figured best be safe.
Oh, yes, yes.
I didn't, and you'll be glad to hear I didn't replace it with a naughty bonk sound. I actually had tact with that point.
Uh-huh.
So,
You have tact? Wow.
Wait, you attacked? Holy shit.
so last time on the Dark Tides of Runeterra, I almost said Devil Darlings and made myself sad.
I caught that. I heard the D before the, and it was like the Dark Tides of Runeterra, and before you got to of, you were like the Dark Tides of. I caught that.
God, I've never ever seen a game where you've apparently run it so well you've given everyone PTSD at the same time.
Because we were playing it.
Go sit down now.
We were playing
Let me tell you a time of about 2 months ago when we were playing this game.
We played it for over 3 years though, Jack.
That's fair. Still,
Like every
PTS
Saturday.
darling,
for
huh?
over years. We
So-
started when Rebecca was a wee child. Yes.
And now she's a slightly less sweet child.
Now she
Oh,
drinks.
I'm sorry, Atra. You will always be a child to
Now,
me.
now she drinks.
It's not a respect thing. It's a perception thing. I'm sorry.
It's so good.
I have witnessed a slightly inebriated Rebecca, and I don't know what to make of it.
I've been worse.
I know, luckily not around us. Luckily they don't
No,
sell
my
beer.
sister has a video of me eating garlic bread as loud as possible and screaming.
So what you're saying is, I need to message
That's
Emma, see
amazing.
if we can get that footage and just splice it in.
Oh,
No,
good Lord.
let's not get that.
Good Lord, no.
So, last time, you all made it back to the Grove just for a quick rest before setting off. Potoo, you have been told about potentially learning more about your people here at this large building. And Kuiper had been given some leaves. That basically like an oak cure. Then you set off. Kuiper tried to unlock Fresh's building. Got some of his soul stolen away, which is currently being tortured with some fire.
Oof.
You've all tried to explore. You found a map, you found a book detailing everyone's tortures. Give me a sec, reflux. That's my torture.
Revenge.
No, my torture is I keep getting advertised tackies on Facebook. And I know I can't have them. Because last time
Forbidden love.
Last
What
time I
in the
had
fuck?
tackies, I almost died.
I'm not die then, lol.
Also, Mariah found a necklace with a ruby in it. You went upstairs. You all kind of had to dodge from a giant fireball thing, which drained some of Mariah and some of the twins' souls, in that it stole some of Mariah's and stole Delris.
Delris just got yoinked altogether.
Yeah. Speaking of, we have talked about what Delris' torture is currently at the moment. We're not going to reveal that until it happens because it'd be funny.
Oh, jeez.
But Mariah has become grumpy, or as we've described it, Session 1 Mariah. Kuiper is currently suffering from a lot of heat stroke, and Alari is just feeling a lot of loneliness. Meanwhile, the rest of you who did get blown through the roof for the floor found several spirits, managed to free some of them, and if I recall right, via scrolling up to try and remember, because I know at least one of you was making notes on it, Thank you. The Freljordian male survived. The Zornite survived. The female Zornite, who had a marking on her to suggest she was one of Glass's employees. The Noxian survived. The Shuriman died, because the Shuriman instantly went on the attack. And in the other one, practically all three of the people, aside from the last one, also gave in to their darker instincts and tried to attack Waffleberg.
And Waffleberg killed them.
They required waffles, but they could not handle the waffles.
Leaving just one survivor, a Vestayan avian type being, clearly dressed in Ionian garb, who does quite have a resemblance to Potoo. And I can't remember if we revealed if it is actually Potoo's father or not, or if he said anything to that extent.
No, nothing's been revealed as of yet.
But if I do recall, Potoo has spotted him, and there is quite the resemblance.
They're kind of like just, if I remember correctly, they're kind of just both looking at each other in very awkward chat, while Waffleberg and Alekxander looked at each other, looked at them, looked at each other, and then made some stupid remark. I don't even remember what it was.
I think the last thing you did before the end of last session was to roll something, but I can't remember what.
Oh yeah, he rolled perception.
Oh yes, he did roll perception, and if I recall right, that is right up here. And yeah, he failed. He didn't notice.
So currently it's just Spider-Man pointing meme. We have no idea who each other is.
Pretty much. But
Looking at them both. The resemblance is uncanny.
Potoo?
What?
What are you doing in the cage?
I'm not in the cage, I'm right here.
No, there's a you in the cage.
No, that's a spirit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Maybe it's your spirit. Did the sword steal your soul? Did the sword send it here? Are you Potoo's soul? If so, you need to get back into her.
no.
She's turning green.
Just imagine
He's
Waffleberg shove.
Sorry, Potato. I'll get it right one of these days. I'm senile.
No, I'd think I'd remember.
Yes, I'm pretty sure I would notice if that was busy.
Alari is going to walk a bit closer and is just looking between them. It's like, really is uncanny. You look quite alike.
I don't know if you ever sent me names from or not.
That's the wrong one, but oh well.
No, I mean, I don't know if Ranna ever sent me names for them. Or if
I
that
don't
were
think
left
we
up to
really
me.
had a name for that. That
Okay.
might have been left up to you.
That's left up to me. Brilliant.
Because Potoo N.Tweaks' original name kind of got lost
Yeah.
through the years.
What's the investigation for, by the way?
It was supposed to be like an insight or something, but it's just like Waffleberg, like just looking at the two, trying to work it out in his own head of like.
They do have matching feather patterns. The colour's a bit off, but that could be put down to probably the sword's influence.
Well, I mean, one of them is dead, and the other is discolored.
Moon Man, did you clone Potoo?
Wait, am I here?
Yes.
Yeah, you're in
Yeah.
Alari's arms.
You're either Alari or Alekxander's arms. I can't remember which of the two.
You're
Like,
on my shoulder.
I think it was Alex.
It was Alexander because Alari fell down the hole.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's just,
What?
it's. I mean, did you clone Potoo? Because I didn't. Also, why am I calling you Potoo all of a sudden? Your name's Potato.
Oh, yes, no, potato sounds familiar. Oh, no, that's food.
May I? I mean,
What?
the only other person that's a scientist in any court is you here. So, like,
They're the same thing. Bye.
see, that's what I thought. I thought they're like the same person, but apparently they're not. Okay, hold on. This is Potato. Who are you?
My name is Galdwing.
It's Carrot. Oh shit! What did you say? I think I guessed right or wrong.
You said carrot.
Yes, that's what you said, right?
I said Galdwing.
No, I said Goldring. You said Carrot.
It sounds close enough to Potoo.
I think it's Carrot. I think his name's Carrot.
Alexander is beginning to think that this place is having a little bit more of an effect than just on the ones that have been hit.
This is fair. Okay, Gold Carrot. Are you sure you're not Potato? There's no like weird timeline interference bullshit. You're not some like pristine thing that people can purchase with certain points, are you? I mean, you don't have any skin per se. What am I talking about? Potato, what am I saying?
I don't know exactly.
Goldwick.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, no, wait, that's him.
How long ago would you say you lost said child?
Time is hard to track when you've been dead. So I don't
understand.
even know how long's gone by for me.
Well, from what we've seen, just kind of looking at Potoo, it's like you both have very similar feather pattern.
I guess
You look very similar.
I guess the way to try and describe it is the war still going on between Noxus and Ionia?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, it was going on when I died, I remember that, so perhaps not that much time has passed, or
How long after you lost the child did you die?
shortly after.
And people get mad at Alexander for being brutal with the questions.
I should probably
Well, how are
describe.
you? How is your dead child?
Is it common for people in your clan to share feather patterns?
Not really, no.
I mean, birds of a feather flock together.
They do, but at the same time, the variety of feather patterns and colors.
You're lucky you're a ghost. I would have shot you for that.
Well, Potoo here's feathers used to be darker. Like a dark
Lighter,
black,
really.
like a black blue sort of color. Kind of, it's hard to tell with you because you are a spirit.
Mine,
But-
He holds up a hand. I was originally brown.
Oh, brown. Sorry. He was brown. And your feather patterns are quite similar. Maybe you're related in some way.
he'll just look to you, Potoo, tilt his head. I don't recall anyone in the tribe being called Potoo.
Well, I didn't always used to be called Potoo from what I remember. I just don't know my name originally.
Why is that?
Well, when you're not called something for a very long time, it's very hard to remember.
Is Alexander in a party full of Alzheimer's patients?
What I think the question asking Potoo is, well, you don't remember because it's been a long time, but why weren't you called it for so long?
Potoo just kind of squints. Did I
Potato.
ever tell you that I was abducted as a kid?
I mean, you
Yes.
did.
You actually have.
I didn't want to blurt out your, personal business without you saying something.
You were abducted.
Abducted. not abducted.
That's what I said, abducted.
Question. Did the war just start when you died?
It's been raging for a little bit. How best to put this?
You've been dead for 44 years. 43, give or take.
I remember talk of a new weapon being deployed by the Noxians. So we had to try and entrust our young to those that would help us.
Okay, give or take about a decade. Because I don't know the new weapon you're talking about. I haven't fought in the war myself. But if I'm correct, the war's been raging 44 years. 40. Something like that.
How old are you, Potoo?
I really don't pay attention to my own age, to be honest.
Alexander's beginning to get
Roughly.
into the assumption you don't keep a track of a lot of things.
What's
Hush you.
then?
Alexander has to sit and watch. Come on. Let Alexander be part of the fun.
Roughly then.
Roughly around 30, maybe? It has been a while since I've had a birthday.
What I remember is we entrusted children at the village to, we thought they were from Piltover. They had the correct clothing and such. We thought they were here to lend aid.
Abducted by Bill.
Yeah, we sold them off at the shores. We saw some of the boats get smashed by Noxians as they tried to flee.
I got worried there.
We saw one of them raise a flag. And it wasn't any Piltover that we recognized. I thought I lost my child in one of the boats that were destroyed. And then the last thing I remember seeing is this vile green gas spreading over the camp. Something that quite literally choked the life out of my lungs. Waffleberg?
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I wouldn't know at all. No.
You two can roll me a history check.
I mean, would Waffleberg need to roll a history check? Because that stuff's all over the place.
Trust me, it's an extremely low DC for you.
Okay.
Hold on, it's lagging a little.
It's more a case of if you rolled a nat 1, basically.
Never mind. I rolled a 1 in that, but not a nat 1.
Ah, you rolled a 21. It looped around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You'd both know this. Essentially, a Chemtech weapon was deployed on them. Alari, this sounds familiar too because it sounds like it may have been one of Singed's work. Waffleberg, you know it was one of Singed's weapons.
Yeah.
Alari's face just darkens like Singed.
Apparently you've activated something in that one, which is very surprising because she's just been screaming about her sister for 10 minutes.
I mean, better than one of his than one of mine. But it's been nice to meet you, Mr. Forgot your name already.
Goldwing.
Carrot. But we're on a mission. So if you could point us to... Who are we hunting again?
Thresh.
Yes, if you could point us to Fresh, so that we can thrash him about.
He should be upstairs, towards the vaults.
Oh, alrighty.
What was the insight for?
Just Waffleberg still trying to make the connection.
Fair.
Just Waffleberg just looking. Looks up at Alekxander. Looks over at Garrett, up at Alekxander.
He's
Are you two related?
No.
He is going to make one last quick check.
I'm glad you said something, Kuiper, because I'm not sure what I would have said to that one.
Well, I'm not sure who he was looking at.
I was looking at Alekxander. I know you're not related to a moon man.
Just looked
I'm
at
not that
Alexander
dumb.
and back, and he's like, "No."
Your father's the little depressing one with the cloak.
Ooh.
I think that's your dad.
Both of Alexander's parents were human, and both have since died tragically in non-flesh-related incidents. Not likely to be here.
It's okay.
And again, I suppose
Waffleberg's your new daddy. I'm not saying that again. Anyways,
it is very rare that Waffleberg says something, and he himself recoils from saying it.
Waffleberg's done a lot of things that he regrets in his life, and that's at the top of the list now.
It's also
Now come along, sugar baby.
It's also on the timestamp list.
Oh.
Godwin does seem to be calculating something in his head, though, as he just looks at you, Potoo.
Mm.
And then he'll utter a name. Gaia-son.
I think that one just called you gay.
Oh, is that what you heard? I heard liaison. I don't even know what that is.
I'll type it out. Well, first things first. His name is Galder. And the name he said is Gaia-son. Carrots.
Waffleberg is still insisting on Garrett.
What is
Mm.
a garrison? I know what a garrison is, but what's
Garrison.
the deal with it?
Gaia-son. That was the name of my child.
Well, does it ring a bell?
Should I
Potoo?
roll to see if if it picks up anything?
History check.
That's a 12.
Unfortunately not. Does not ring a bell. Mainly because you were probably so young when you was taken that you won't remember anything beyond that.
Mm. Well, I haven't met any Gaia's sons. If I do, I suppose I can point them in your direction.
If I'm still here when that happens. If you manage to
Fair.
weaken fresh enough, as is your plan if I recall overhearing,
Mhm.
then my spirits may move on after this is done. Who knows, maybe I'll be reunited with them to wherever the kindred takes me.
Never mind, Alexander. We are supposed to be getting a fucking shift on. Fucking hell, keep talking to every spirit we pass.
Alexander, you can make me a perception check.
No. No, I won't.
You hear clanging coming from down the hall.
What in the... Alexander will draw his weapon and just pop his head out.
Where are we going?
Gather, you have slightly more range, you're on my shoulders. What the fuck is that?
Peeks out.
Kuiper, you can roll me a perception with disadvantage. And
Yep.
I will say it's with disadvantage for one main reason.
Just
Draw
keep
like-
your head back a
You
little
don't- you
bit.
don't
It's
need
another
to- you don't
fireball.
need to explain yourself.
I know, but it's just for a nice little flavour thing. Do you know, like when it's like so hot around you that the air is quite literally warping?
Oh yeah.
That's happening with your vision. So it's hard to get a
13.
quick peer, but you do make it because they're not being subtle about it. Quite literally, the 3 spirits that you freed from the other place and told to go wreck some shit have gone over and started trying to break that statue head at the other end that fired the fireball at you.
Spirits.
Good on them.
Says you
Do
put
you
your told them
see
to
that,
this.
Kuiper?
Says you told them to go help, and now they're disabling a trap for you.
Nice.
I guess suppose they're doing their job.
What are you doing, Kuiper? Alexander hasn't quite popped his head around the corner. He's sort of using Kuiper as like his look-see.
Tell-
The people familiar, I have trouble remembering their name, but they have come to help.
I don't believe they
Keeping
ever
that end
gave
of the
their
bargain.
names.
Alright. Let's get the shift on before the spirits get ahead of us, yes?
Before we do that,
Iron, are you still alive? She said she might pass out during this, so I
Yeah,
just want
she
to
did. Yeah.
She's just there on the floor. Sister.
If she's passed out, it's fine. I'm not gonna have Alari do too much until we know
She's
Dion
going to be on the
is
floor going,
back with us.
Yeah, she might also be BRB, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I just
'Cause-
haven't heard from her, and I wanted to make sure because I know
Oh,
she's
I've pressed the sister key. Where's the sister key? Ah!
So, before you exit out, you're gonna feel a hand on your shoulder, Potoo.
Mm.
Galdwin will just say, I just need to make sure. Do you know of the name Zephyr?
Shall I roll to see?
Yes, please.
Is it a history?
Yes.
That's an 18.
Something about that name actually does ring in your ears. Just a fleeting memory, perhaps.
Potoo's eyes are probably going to light up in slight recognition.
Just a fleeting memory of a figure knelt down in cherry blossoms.
Cherry blossoms.
Which you know mainly grow in Ionia. I was initially going to spell it that way, and then I remembered it was an item.
Yeah, it is an item. Sorry, my phone went off while I was talking there.
It's okay.
You're fine.
That look in your eyes. Didn't.
It's not very solid in my head, but I think I've seen someone named that before.
It was the name of my wife.
Hmm.
He's just going to look down slightly. It was the name of my wife. Looks back. I have a wife. She's trapped in ice.
Thank you for reminding me why I want to get this fucking mission back so quickly. Come on.
Alexander's like hurried.
yes. We need to save Moonman's wife, who's trapped in lead.
Yes. Wait, what?
Oh, I
What?
thought it was leg.
I'm going to presume that that Waffleberg has gotten everything mixed up in the brain box again, or does Kuiper need to tell me more things about himself?
Just Waffleberg being like, we need to rescue Moonman's wife who is trapped in lead. Meanwhile, Stellara just calling out from the distance, what?
What?
I might be wrong in my thinking of this. But if it gives an old spirit comfort, even you possibly can't turn that down, can you?
No, I suppose not.
He's going to bring you into like a hug.
Yes, ghost hug.
I missed you, my child.
Biggest nunny the fuck face. We'll hug regardless, though.
Kuiper, this is getting very strange. And
Uh,
obviously that is saying something when you're around Waffleberg, you know. Oh Christ, what's he about to say?
And I am going to let you, Ranna.
Suplexer.
Yeah, I'm going to let you, I'm going to let you suplex it. No,
Suplex the ghost.
make me a wisdom check with advantage.
Oh, advantage wisdom check. My wisdom's not bad, so I could be. That is a 17.
As you embrace, your eyes close, and like a vision just appears in your mind of a time in Aeonia. A time where everything seems much larger to you than it should do. A time of you and two larger avian Vestaeans. The one that you saw in the cherry blossoms. It's one looking like this guy, but more colour to him, obviously.
Slightly
Just-
less dead.
Yeah, slightly less dead. Just slightly. He was dying on the
Oh.
inside.
It was just emo.
I mean, everyone dies on the inside when it's wartime.
Fair point.
Just embracing one last time before you were passed on to a couple of humans. One of which you definitely do recognise. Quite literally because you shouted at him only a couple of nights ago in ghost form. And the world comes back to you. The world comes back to you as you're just out of the corner of your eye, see Mariah holding the rusty meat cleaver again, apparently. But the world does indeed come back to you. As what might very well potentially be your father looks you in the eye.
Eye contact. Hmm.
I know they may. I know that you probably aren't, but
Kuiper,
I needed to
think
get it
about
out to someone at least before I go. Now, how about you go give that bone man hell?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's something Alekxander can get behind. Alekxander will walk across the room, half pick up Potoo, and start walking towards the statue.
So under one arm you have Potoo, and then over one shoulder you have
Alekxander is going to carry the party to this boss fight, goddammit!
Alexander quite literally to carry.
Gonna get there. Gonna have Kuiper screaming about fire in one ear. Delris screaming about sister in the other. Potoo like dad under his arm. Gonna have fucking Waffleberg ODing under the other arm. Gonna be wearing fucking Mariah like a fucking hat, like she wears fucking what are those little things?
freaking
Eggplant? That's the
Mariah's
one.
hat, and then you just pull out a freaking baby harness for Waffleberg.
Waffleberg would like to say to the. Wait, how tall is Alexander?
6 foot exactly.
Yeah, Waffleberg's taller than Alexander. He just is hunched over a bit of the time.
Waffleberg
And that
Two
makes
is
the
also
perfect thing to put
taller.
over my shoulder. And
Waffleberg just makes a safer version of a bag of holding as a backpack and just does the banjo kazooie thing.
Did you just say that Waffleberg makes something safe?
Safer! Air quotes.
Safer. You
Safe-
have illusions of grandeur, my friend.
Safer as in it didn't explode straight away. Either way. Potoo,
Mm.
I'm going to give you one opportunity for this. And this is fully up to you.
Mm.
Do you take Goldwyn Soul into Legion?
Does it feel right?
I don't know. That is fully on you.
Pressure.
Well, I could probably ask Goldwyn first.
It would be nice to live on, but my wife is waiting for me on the other side. And maybe my child is as well. I can't keep clinging to the past.
Right.
Alekxander needs to bring her back. Alright.
This is assuming the wife is also dead.
Just gonna go back and reinstall Potoo in front of the door.
Essentially, he's saying that if you are giving him the choice, he would rather pass on.
Potoo will let him pass on.
And he will just kneel down in his cell once more. Just lower his head. And you will see the soul fade away.
Well, that was depressing.
Wait, does Potato have her soul back? His soul. It's gonna get it right one of these days.
Yeah, it's Waffleberg. She has her soul back, and we can go and get some more back if we go that way. Yes? Yes.
Mariah, make me a perception.
Perception.
Yeah. I'm going to say this one for Mariah, just purely because I believe out of all the party, Mariah's the one that's almost died the most.
Yes.
You see a figure walk past that no one else seems to acknowledge and walk in front of Goldwyn. And at first, you think it's the wolf and the lamb. But they seem to be dressed different. And they will slowly turn to you, Mariah.
Hey.
This one sees us. Perhaps they know the other us.
What are you on about?
To everyone else, you'll just hear Mariah talking to herself, by the way.
For fuck's sake, Kuiper, Mariah's talking to the air again.
Mariah.
Do I see what she's
There's
talking
someone there.
You do not
Yes,
see
it's
what she sees.
Potato.
Well,
Potato's there.
No. Aggressive pointing towards the figure.
This place is doing Alekxander's head in!
You will see.
I am not even kidding you.
Just literally gonna walk up and start swatting in that general location.
Hey,
Just like, there is nothing there!
I don't even know what that
Nothing
says.
is always something.
Hang on, what did that save us? Okay, that. As you swap through the air, Mariah, you're just seeing these two figures just kind of shimmering in place each time, like the swat happens.
Oh, you're being mean.
It doesn't seem to have phased them, as the lamb,
taking so many eggplants. You're gonna deal like fucking Waffleberg.
as the lamb equivalent pulls back her bow, draws it, and fires an arrow into Goldwyn, who fades away peacefully.
Oh, so that's how they pass.
Yep. Also, I'll just throw this up here for you, Rebecca.
Yeah.
They're the figures you see.
Oh, it's the Ionian version. I was thinking it was the Mask Mother or the Storyteller on the Shadow Isle.
So none of you could see that the arrow being put into Carrot?
Who's Carrot?
Didn't we name that guy Carrot?
What guy? Waffleberg doesn't know what
Alright.
we're talking about anymore.
Alright, it's
guy-
time to move
the
on.
guy-
We have seen everything.
That ghost guy.
Do you know how many ghost guys there's been?
Oh my god. The one who was talking to Potoo a lot.
I'm going to
not even certain that was a pariah. Oh my god, if that was not true. Oh my god.
I'm going to. Little for
Maybe a
col-
little bit if I was in or out of character for the
I was going to say, I think there was a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. I'm also going to assume this talking's happening as you're walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
point. Oh, hi.
Wait,
Hi,
I'm
Elizabeth.
gonna- She's alive
Oh.
again and shit. That's
You
good.
okay?
I fell unconscious for a little bit there.
Oh no.
If you want to go and just rest up for tonight, don't worry about it, Dion.
I think it's best because, like, I can.
Exactly. Like, don't worry about it. Go rest.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
All right. See you tomorrow. Same time as normal, or a bit later to give you more rest time.
I'll probably be down later.
All right.
I'll be bringing as well.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'll see you. Bye.
Bye.
So, given you are walking as you're talking and such, I'm going to say Potoo doesn't need to. Kuiper and Alekxander won't need to, because they weren't talking as they were walking. However, Waffleberg and Mariah make me a dex check. Oof.
Oh, jeez.
Is it a save? Or
It's just a check. Just a check.
Oh, I did a save, but it
There you
doesn't
go.
matter. It's the same.
Yep.
Same modifier. It would end up being the same.
Oddly, this still makes sense as well with this, because Mariah, you step to the side of the hall that was blown through the floor via the fireball, because you know it's there as you're talking, and you just see Waffleberg. Just
No. Do you know how many fucking?
What a daft bitch.
I can still hear you.
Oh, sorry.
It's too late.
Waffleberg,
I'll
you're already
save
on the
you.
floor. You don't need to sound like you're still falling. Just looks down.
Oh, I thought this was gonna be deeper. I won't lie.
so,
You need help back up.
I thought it was like the entire floor. I kind of forgot some things that have happened. Also, I think I landed on my.
He pulls out like a snap bone.
Shit! I broke a bone.
8 damage. 8 falling damage.
Holy shit! That was a long fall.
Yep. Remember, you had to walk up a long staircase to get to this floor.
Yeah, you did. You lied to me. This was a long fall. Hold on. Alrighty. Potato. Never mind. I'll just take the stairs.
So, those of you that are around the hall / still on that floor, as you wait for Waffleberg to catch up, you've got 2 options of how you can proceed now. Option A is quite literally going on ahead to where they were attacking the statue and trying to find another staircase up around there. Or you could take the rope that Mariah dropped down from the upper floor. Mariah, you already know the correct answer to that because you remember where you ended up when you were on that floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not going to tell you actually what the correct answer to that was or not. I'm going to let your memory try and remember that.
Well, the upstairs wasn't great because she kept hearing herself, which was her soul.
Yeah.
Why are there so
So
many
she'll
fucking
probably not want to
stairs?
go back up there because it kind of drove her insane.
Well, that and also because you're in a cell.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Why are there so many stairs in this fucking place?
Well, you gotta get your cardio in somehow.
And as
I'm mostly machine. There is no such thing as cardio. I don't even have a heart anymore. It's like a little engine that Squirrel's in charge of. His name is Jeremiah.
you're going up the stairs, separated from the others, Waffleberg.
Oh shit.
Perception check.
Oh shit. Oh shit, natural
That's
20.
right. Yeah.
I
I was gonna laugh if there was gonna be a one. It's just like illusion sand, and Waffleberg's just too busy walking up the stairs to notice.
As you're walking up, you oddly feel, just as you place your foot on it, one of the stairs slowly sinking in. You quickly pull your foot back before it fully descends in.
Shit. Okay.
And with the nat 20, you do see what seems to be a slightly different coloured stone in the wall next to it.
Looking at the different colored stone. Is there anything special about the different colored stone?
You can make me a check. Investigation or Arcana.
Both the same for Waffleberg. Oh, never mind.
There's something about it, but you can't quite put your finger on it.
Wait, is it like a little gem inserted into the wall, right?
Yes.
I got an amulet earlier. Potoo got a dad. What is Waffleberg getting out of this? Waffleberg's gonna try to pry the gem out of the wall.
Okay. So you got to try and pry the gem out. Make me a strength check.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh god.
That is not a crit fail, but it's also more than just a fail, because I was going off a little degree kind of thing for this. So you go to pry it out. And as you... what you use it to try and pry it out with?
Waffleberg will take like a little screwdriver out of his bag and try to pry it from the wall.
Okay. And as you do so, you hear a slight clink as you drive the screwdriver in at the side. And you see a ghastly green energy flow through the screwdriver into your arm.
Oh shit.
Con save. You pass, just about. Yeah, you feel something quite literally trying to drain you, but you managed to wrench your hand free from the screwdriver just in time.
Ha! Robot arm, bitch!
So, yes, no soul is taken.
You're gonna have to try better than that to kill Waffleberg. Waffleberg's been trying for 200 and something years to kill Waffleberg. Ha ha!
All the stairs vanish.
Ah, fuck!
No. So, after a bit, you manage to make it back up to the rest.
Waffleberg needs a new screwdriver. His screwdriver tried to suck his soul out.
You have walked one story of stairs and you have managed to destroy a screwdriver.
Wow.
Waffleberg once walked only a step and destroyed an entire building. It also helps that was back when Waffleberg thought bomb shoes was a good idea.
He says, looking down at his robotic leg.
It's not a good idea.
Look, Waffleberg just wanted to see if rocket jump was a thing.
Yeah, basically. That's not how he lost the leg, though. But
Pretend I didn't question anything.
That's how he lost his previous metal leg.
Let's pretend you never do. Anyways, now that I'm up here, what are we doing?
I
Points
assume
up.
that we're going to the door. Stairs.
Yep, you've either got the stairs. You've either got where the souls are currently beating up the statue to disable it to try and
Give
find
up.
stairs, or you've got the rope.
Why? What's wrong with the rope? Why are people wanting to do the stairs?
Mariah beeps like I don't know every time she goes near the rope.
She beats.
I'm pretty sure I hear somebody else beeping upstairs when she does.
Waffleberg's gonna climb the rope a little bit, just enough to peek through the hole.
Yep. And you find yourself looking at a cell, or like the inside of a cell.
Hello?
Very similar to the ones that you found the spirits in previously.
Oh.
You can also make me a perception check while you're up there. Okay, so you do hear something. Let me roll to see which one you're hearing. Okay. You hear a familiar voice calling out. Kind of a mixture of screams
Ooh.
and moans.
Ooh. I can come back if you're busy.
Not that kind of moans.
I see why Mariah's not wanting to be up here.
That's what you would have heard if you rolled a 2. Basic, and also the crackling of fire is heard. You do recognize the voice to be that of Kuiper.
Waffleberg's gonna look back down. Moonman's still with Alekxander, right?
Yes.
Waffleberg's gonna look up, look back down, look up. Kuiper's not Moonman. Sunman is right there, right?
Sunman?
We're gonna call this dude Sunman. The not Kuiper Kuiper.
No, you don't see them, you just hear them.
Oh.
Remember, Kuiper's missing part of his soul. Santa.
Hello?
They don't seem to respond back. But I will roll.
Have you found the source of the beeping?
You do hear another voice as you call out hello.
Oh.
Just a voice coming from the cell next to you, next to the one that you find yourself in. As you hear Mariah's voice call out, "Oh, now you're gonna show me this one as well."
Waffleberg's looking down. Mariah's still down on the other floor, right?
Yep.
Looking up. Is there anything? Can Waffleberg see this, Mariah?
No.
Which one? Oh, are you talking about me? Are you talking about me?
If you ever got the voice right.
What voice? This is my voice.
That's exactly what he'd say.
Yes, that's because I am him.
And it just devolves into like blubbering. Like
No. Hey, that's my fucking job. Okay? That's my job, you stop that, you little twat. You listen here, whoever the fuck you are. Okay? I don't know. Mariah,
What?
you're up here too. So is Moonman.
Yeah, I could hear myself up there. Kept repeating everything I was saying.
Yeah,
Oddly enough, you are hearing that voice twice now. From down below and in the cell next door.
that's kind of creepy. Not Mariah. Don't fucking babble. You want a cupcake?
They don't
Did
seem to
someone say cupcake?
No, I didn't find a cupcake.
I was about to
And
say,
if I did, it's not for you, it's for the other one.
it just goes back to
Okay.
blubbering.
No. You want a cupcake? You break out.
And you get no response.
Well, Moonman, at least you're still here with me. I'm going back down the rope.
I was about to say, all you hear from that, direction
And you're
is the
still
flames.
here with me.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, Mariah, you've got some issues. Moonman, you need to see a therapist about this thing with fire. Are you okay?
What?
What? Don't go up the rope, by the way. That's where all of your souls are being kept. I assume.
Alekxander climbed the rope. Oh, okay.
Okay, so Alexander's going to go find the stairs.
You know, I have no idea how long my microphone was up. I keep saying, yeah, I'm Emma. I'm heading upstairs.
Oh, you were muted. I apologize.
Just Alexander's just there. He keeps going, I'm going, and then someone interrupts him. She's like,
Are you heading
He's
back
now
down?
just walking upstairs.
Are you heading back down the rope?
Yeah, Waffleberg is going to take the stairs.
Okay, so as you head back down the rope to get to the floor where everyone else is, you see the floor below you and the roof that you just climbed through repair themselves. Which does indeed break the rope in half, but you're not going to take fall damage. Yeah, you think you're about to take fall damage, and then you just kind of like just land.
What the fuck is with this fucking place and gravity?
Also,
I'm old. I've got a bad back. If I even had a spine still.
con save.
Son of a bitch.
I will claim all yours. No. Okay. So you make it down. You think you're about to fall, but quite literally just an inch off the ground this time, luckily. The rope does just kind of just on the ground in front of you. And Alexander and Kuiper have gone on ahead. It is like a T-junction at the end, so left or right.
Any
Spaghetti.
suggestions, Kuiper?
Do they both look pretty much the same?
Down to the left, you think you see what might be a few more cells. To the right, it seems to go into darkness.
Yeah, bring me closer that way, points to the darkness.
Okay.
Alright. Into the abyss we go.
Okay. As you head down to the right, I'm assuming you're all following.
Sounds like eventually.
Yep. Mariah, you're still getting like the waves of depression washing over you. You're not quite sure what's causing it. You're assuming it's something to do with the cell thing.
Yeah.
Kuiper, it is still like you're being roasted alive. It's just so hot.
I imagine he's just used to it at this point, just screaming it internally.
Waffleberg,
Yes.
you're finding it hard to move, like you're being slowed down.
Wonderful.
And just an odd itching sensation. just as if something's just slowly being sprinkled onto you. In like a steady trickle.
Today's a bad day to be having a horrible trip.
And then it starts to become slightly hard to breathe.
Okay. That's a pain in the ass.
And instantly, your mind just... make me an intelligence check, actually. Let's see. It was a very low DC, so luckily, yes, you do still pass. Sand. It feels like you're slowly being buried in sand.
Oh, one.
Waffleberg's turned off.
Waffleberg has stopped working again.
Waffleberg is just standing there in silence.
I imagine
You're
it's
still
just like...
listening to him? I've tuned him out ages ago.
I imagine it's just like... sand. One, two, doo, doo, ding.
Like there's just a slight from his mechanical parts, just a ba-da-ba-dum. It's just like Waffleberg's just.
The question is, does anybody notice this?
Make me perceptions. That is the big oof.
I will pass. I will skip because I'm pretty sure Alexander has stopped paying attention now.
That is fair. Potoo, you spot it. Kuiper, Alekxander, and Mariah, you're all just staring ahead into this darkness. I'm assuming some of you have dark vision, yes? Maybe? Thank
Yeah.
Freaking Potoo with his freaking
Sorry,
dark
yeah.
vision goggles.
Dark vision.
you. I imagine it's like, yes, people are struggling. Just hold up the Kuiper's night vision goggles.
Sorry, I'm sure you're used to people just screaming out that they have dark vision. I should have took that into account.
So, only
Good to
you
see.
spot it, Potoo.
Well, turning on his heels, Potoo will go back and check on Waffleberg.
My apologies.
Alekxander has held the Kuiper too hard.
Kuiper is burping tea burps.
But yes, the Waffleberg has stopped functioning. Have you tried switching him off and back on again?
Well, I don't think I would be doing that. Just going to poke him between his eyeballs. Waffleberg, we need to keep moving.
Wait, that noise, that's illegal.
That's not a good idea.
Poke Waffleberg anywhere, you just get.
Why is that not a good idea?
You know when you're moving on the sand.
Waffleberg, take a look where you are. Is there sand here?
Waffleberg's got the issue that he doesn't know if what he sees is real.
Should we blindfold you just in case?
No. That'd be worse.
Well, then just casually takes Waffleberg's hand so that they can keep moving.
Okay.
Just come on.
This is a bad idea.
Do I notice, has Waffleberg been changed color-wise like Kuiper and Mariah have been?
Yes, oddly enough. A bit muted in colours compared to normal.
Waffleberg,
What?
I think you're missing part of your soul like Mariah and Kuiper.
Question.
Yes,
Waffleberg's a Bakai.
yes.
Bakai souls are tormented fucking things that are twisted. Out of curiosity, is there any in the room up above anything of that nature?
You mean are there more Bakai being tortured up there?
I mean, in the sense that because his soul is a Bakai soul, which means it's technically already fucked up. Is there any effect of a differing nature, either with Waffleberg or up above in the prison room that everyone's going to?
You won't know this. You won't know that last part until you get up there to see it for yourself, because you
That's
can't
fair.
see out of your soul's eyes.
Hmm.
Like quite literally, they're being treated as separate entities for now, with just the slightest link if you get too close, where speech starts to double up essentially. But on my mind's blank. Sorry. On the subject of if they've prepared for a Bakai soul, you'd assume so. Fresh has been taking many souls over many years. There's no reason why he probably never popped to Shireen and were like, oh yeah, this Bakai finally tried to do themselves in. This is mine. He's a collector. He's going to collect rare shit. Especially if it's rare shit that he can torture. So he probably does have ways of finding ways to torture Bakai.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't saying if it was immune to it. I was saying that it's probably going to affect him more because the guys are already fucked up.
Yeah. What's this button?
Yeah, Waffleberg's kind of just walking along, but still.
Yep.
Just Potoo guiding Waffleberg along.
Yep. So, for those three that carried on into the darkness, being led by a Kuiper. Still quite dark until you get to a large open room.
Stop.
Right, I have stopped. What have you seen?
And what
Good
you
look
can,
around this room.
yep, what you make out in this room seems to be just one door on the furthest end in the middle, which seems to have what looks like two bells hanging from it.
Door with two bells.
As well as what's in the middle seems to be a large golden structure in the shape of a diamond.
A diamond golden structure?
That just seems to be floating there.
It's floating.
Yeah, that is completely lost on Alekxander. I don't know what to do with that information.
Can I? What? I don't know what flavor of check to make.
Alekxander will draw his Redeemer because it's also a glorified torch.
Yep. And you see these two things now as well.
They're not the giant fucking skeletons from Dark Souls, I swear to fuck.
So, what is with this structure?
The diamond
Yeah.
seems to be floating with not. It's kind of like a greenish glow, but slightly different tinted than the normal soul energy that you've been seeing around. Seems to be darker. And Kuiper, you're quite an ancientish being. You'd get a feeling from this. this feeling seems to even predate you. This energy feels old.
Like creation era old.
Not that far back, but you'd assume that this energy probably has ties with some of like the first beings kind of thing. Like some of the first creations.
I may speak with Mark.
Oh,
What was
the fuck?
that?
Sounds like
Sorry,
trash.
I apologize. I got a spam call. I meant to mute myself.
That's okay.
Uh-huh.
Curse you,
this
spam.
just looks it up and down. This is as old as all of us combined.
To be fair, it's a rock. That's not hard.
And then you see along the seams of the structure, the energy begins to pour out and slowly lights up the room. Older than all of you combined. And then some, I'd assume. I know how long you spirited beings live. You Yordles, as you call yourselves.
Alekxander looks remotely offended.
I mean, Iceborne live quite well too, but not along the line that we're talking when it comes to Yordles.
Oh, no, I don't care about that at all. Alekxander thought for a second that you thought that he was a fucking Yordle.
I mean, I sense a bit of energy from that from you, but I assume all those that have been to their accursed city have some taint of it.
You're not lying. I'll never quite get over being a little furry for a bit.
And one of the panels will push back into the energy and reveal what seems to be one large singular eye staring back.
What in the shit?
Who are you and
The gatekeeper.
What gates do you keep?
Points to gate.
Yes, that one.
I want to know more about it, duh.
Well, that heads up to the master's cells, doesn't it?
Huh?
The anguish cells, as he calls them, where he takes the choicest, juiciest souls and tortures them for eternity.
well, I'm flattered.
Alekxander thinks that's very, very interesting. Alekxander still would like to know if you can go through. I mean, Alekxander considers himself a very choice piece of meat.
I mean, if you're wanting to get through, my master has ordered me not to let you through, but if you can make me a better deal than he makes,
Alright, what is the deal that he gives you?
a soul every 15 years to feed my energies and to personally torture for all eternity.
So he gives you one soul or one core? Alekxander missed that part.
Soul.
So,
So if you can provide me with a suitable enough soul now.
hey Potoo, you've got a sword full of fucking souls.
Have we caught up with the group yet? Because
Yeah,
there
yeah,
was
you would have done by now.
Come on, one of them must have been a cunt enough to justify for this.
Kuiper, make me an Arcana check.
I thought you were just suggesting we join that Kuiper, and I was like, whoa, slow down there, Buckaroo.
You can't, Kuiper's soul's been taken already. Oh,
Oof.
that's a nat one, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Kuiper, you're looking at this thing. And for some reason, the only thing you can think of this being, given it's so old, is a god, essentially.
It makes sense.
Who else would probably know something like this? Mariah, you're a spiritual being. You can roll an Arcana too.
Hmm.
Jesus Christ. Then again, that's not a crit fail. You know it's not a god, Mariah. It is definitely something ancient. You know what? I'm going to give it this to you, Mariah. You suspect this may be a demon.
Oh, it's a demon.
Apparently you're a demon. I suppose if we're getting the introductions out of the way, the first thing I should tell you is apparently I'm a very choice piece of meat. Highly recommended that introduction. Other than that, I'm Alekxander.
Apparently, I'm a very choice piece of meat. I don't want to say it for myself, but apparently I'm Dummy Thickum.
The clap
Well
of my ass will pound you into oblivion.
Well met there, Alekxander. I don't suppose you have a last name, do you?
Alekxander will check we'll stop to think about if this is smart.
Kuiper will just immediately whisper, "Do not."
Alekxander's like, right, said otherwise. I'm sorry, if the little magic cocoon tells me not to say something, I'm probably not going to say it.
Very wise. Names
No,
are
not very wise, just him.
Names are a powerful weapon.
I mean, I've got a couple of names on my list, you can have them if you want. They're mostly just, they're mostly just very basic descriptors.
And what would you have us call you?
The gatekeeper, as I said.
Very well.
Anyway, Potoo, can we open the jar of souls?
Kuiper?
Mm.
I'm not going to make you roll for this. You know that this thing's name most likely isn't the gatekeeper, but given it knows that names are a powerful weapon, it doesn't want to reveal its name.
I know, of course. That's why I asked what would we call you
Yeah.
instead of what is your name.
Wait, am I here?
You're here.
What's wrong with him?
Where's
Don't
Waffleberg?
even answer that. It's
Why is
Waffleberg.
Waffleberg here?
Just to suffer, apparently.
What are you fighting for?
Absolutely nothing.
Say
Wait,
again.
what is Waffleberg? Wait, what? Things were said and Waffleberg didn't understand any of it.
Well, that's no different from normal.
Yeah.
Do you need a quick refresh?
No.
No more freshes. We've had enough of the first one.
No, Waffleberg. Why is there a giant eyeball thing? What is that?
I have no idea.
I am the gatekeeper. And I am demanding just a simple little trade. A little offer better than the one my master gives me at the moment. To let you
Yes,
get through.
If we give this boy a soul, he lets us through without having to, scuffle or anything. It's a good deal, I think.
How about you want to do a trade of names? You were asking names earlier, right? That's basically a soul.
Depends on the name.
Well, Waffleberg's name's pretty good.
Yes, but your soul's already been taken by the master.
Waffleberg's probably got another one in here somewhere.
And given that I sense that you've freed some of what would have been my food.
But are you stuck in there?
No.
Roll an insight.
Something about the demon sounding slightly annoying about that question that really tickles me. He's just finished getting a fucking soul and he's just like, no.
Wait, are you?
No, it's like,
you are, aren't you?
It's like the equivalent of, you're stuck in a road to, no. Quite literally, giant eye shifties from one side to the other.
It's the natural
Wait,
20.
you have to be fed because you're stuck in there, don't you?
I'm What do you take me for, a powerful being such as myself? I could be free at any moment I want.
Then why don't you do that and then get some souls of your own?
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna do a trade, we might as well do a handshake.
What?
I mean,
Because
He's
the
fucking stuck in there, isn't he?
Well, why don't you go for a walk? And we'll just, you know.
Wait, out of
would you
curiosity.
really all want to be turned into pillars of salt upon looking at my actual form? I'm doing
As
you
I'm
more a
Alexander,
favour than I'm doing myself
a
here.
creature that powerful. You must understand that.
We've met demons before. That's not how that works. I've met gods. Wait a second. Hold on. Waffleberg's got a question, and this isn't like an insult question. This is a curiosity question.
Well, actually, a question for the DM. What does he look like again? He's a thing stuck in a thing, right? Like it's like a red thing stuck in a gem?
It's a giant eye surrounded by dark green energy in what seems to be a large golden diamond structure. Well, a golden structure shaped like a diamond. One of the panels has been sunken back into it, which is revealing the eye.
So, do you want us to help you get out of there?
I said I'm not stuck.
Okay. I'm just offering the help.
But say, that you were offering.
I mean, like, I did roll a natural 23 when you did say the no in such a tone.
Oh yeah, no, it's quite obvious. This guy was lying to say this.
He's fucking stuck.
In fact, with that 20, you'd know that he's not just stuck; he's trapped.
Oh, so he's practically powerless at the moment.
Well, I mean, if you don't need our help, we're just gonna get going.
I mean,
how do we just push you open?
it's not part of the door. This is like a thing in the middle, and the door's behind him.
Do we just push the door, or do you have to open it? Do you have the keys?
You've got the key, but I've got the energy.
I've got a bomb.
I've got a special key.
Alekxander needs
What
to
energy do you have?
Waffleberg's also got a black marker.
Do you not see it surrounding me at the moment? I can infuse the key with this, which will help you unlock the door.
Oh, then do it.
You said you'd be willing to free me, no?
I mean, I asked if you needed help, and then you said no, you didn't need help. Are you stuck?
Potoo just kind of nods, looking at Waffleberg.
I mean, you gotta let us know if you need help, okay?
In short, would I be calling a being born way after I was created master if I wasn't stuck?
See, was that so hard?
Yes, very.
Alright, well, my job's done here. I'm gonna go back to panicking in the corner over here. You guys have fun with him.
I suppose
Moonman's my lawyer. If you're taking me to court, you gotta talk with him first.
I wouldn't be taking you to court. If you freed me, well, first things first, I'd be marching upon that cursed island. And I'd be razing it to the ground.
Well, I mean, how would we free you?
Wait, we can just set this thing on everyone here and just have a happy day.
I mean, I was just kind of wondering, like, do we just destroy the pillar? Does that free you?
No, that would just inflict more pain.
Oh, okay, so I should probably put this up.
Slowly slides a bomb back into Mariah's hair.
Oddly enough, as you do so, it's oddly quiet in Mariah's hair.
quiet in Mariah's head. That is an illegal sentence.
We'll investigate that in a bit. Okay, so how do we get you? Do you know how we get you out first off of?
If I'd known that, I would have been freed long ago.
Fair
Okay.
point.
Alekxander is suggesting that we get a really, really large lever.
Wait, hold on. You said attacking the pillar hurts you, right?
Indeed.
So we probably shouldn't do something like
Waffleberg's taking over. He is going to take out a power drill, which is a thing that Zonians have. So I probably shouldn't do starts to drill into the stone of the pillar.
Okay. So as you begin to drill into the pillar, a buildup of energy starts to happen.
Okay, I'm done. I was just testing. You're a demon, you tend to lie, and I'm crazy. We both made our points. I'm putting it up. I'm putting it up, okay? I took it a little bit too far.
Indeed.
Yep, you know what? That's on me. I'm batshit crazy. Today's been a rough day, and I apologize. I'm just gonna go stand over there and be done with this conversation.
Kuiper's currently gently pushing him back with a mage hand. Just back you go, back you go.
If you're wanting through the storm, you either find a way to free me, or you provide me with a soul. And I get to choose which.
I am
So you have to
afraid.
pick what bloody soul we give you. I would just give you, I don't know, 2.
I'm afraid the first one can't happen until we have our souls. We are not leaving without them.
In that case, offer up a soul to get through.
Wait, what? Wait.
Alekxander still thinks that Potoo should drag a soul out of her sword. You must have stabbed someone worth sacrificing.
Oh, I've already chosen who I want.
Don't you also hate the guy behind the door as well, who's trapped you here and is using you as nothing more than a guard dog?
There is some resentment there.
Yeah,
But at the same time, he still feeds me, and while I'm in here, I'm not exactly under attack from those air-quotes righteous heroes that would seek to destroy my kind.
No, but at the same time, you're trapped in here, and he's keeping you trapped in here. And I mean, if anybody knows how to free you, it's probably his dumbass. So we could go ask him real fast.
I'll tell you what then. If you are serious on trying to free me, you give me a soul, and upon freeing me, I return the soul.
Whose
You're
soul?
really, really after this soul. Alekxander wants to know what soul you're after.
The eye stares at you, Alekxander.
Alekxander makes no reaction, almost as if he's not taking a hint.
Well, you said yourself. You're the prime cut.
Oh, good lord, it's a gay demon.
Ram Range
I've
plays in the
taken
background.
so much shit out of this demon today.
So this is what they mean when the pastors keep saying chase the gay away.
Hang on a minute. Alekxander is prime meat. That doesn't make his soul very high quality. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure soul belongs to wife.
That's true. Marriage is a cruel and demonic relationship.
And
Forget about it. I love my life.
I did too.
You know,
Not yours. I've never met yours.
well, I'm hoping to change that eventually. So, maybe not for you, but for everyone else.
Wait, you want me to love your wife? This is a weird relationship.
Alekxander thinks there may have been a miscommunication somewhere.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go back to being quiet as you apparently want me in on your rather open relationship. I don't know how I feel about that.
There is.
Don't worry about our rather open relationship. Anyway.
If you feel so attached to your soul as you seem, there is
Alekxander
another.
was more taken aback than anything.
There is another soul on this floor. Especially given you freed some of my meals that were lined up.
It's meals that you're only going to get in 15 years' time. Come on.
Actually, it was coming up to the 15th year in a few days.
I suppose he would be hungry then. God, it's
Yeah.
amazing how shit manages the time like that. It's almost like the universe plans this shit for us.
Oh, I knew the universe. Not a kind fellow.
Did he just... I'm not going to...
You did.
Last I heard, the Targonians trapped him.
I don't know if that's true.
He'll just look to you, Kuiper. So you're telling me you have not heard of the dragon under the mountain?
Of course I have.
Then
But
you know.
I have also seen him, but trapped he sure wasn't.
Then perhaps you saw a vision, and it's not just me that will be freed. And if you think I'm going to cause havoc when I'm freed, his freedom will be your apocalypse.
I'm sure Alekxander can take him.
You think
This is
you can beat up a dragon the size of
Yes.
the cosmos?
Have you met this man? He eats stars for breakfast.
You're going to literally punch a star dragon.
What,
look
do you think
what that-
Alekxander can't find some way to make himself bigger?
And this
I
I
is
mean, Alekxander wanted to punch the
He-
entire island.
Yeah. He came here not to fight ghosts, but to fight the island. Like, this man gets a fucking combat boner.
and this is why I wanted this one's soul. But still. Down the hall, the other way you came, there is someone there. A old wise man from Targon. Bring me his soul.
Sort of looks at everyone else and goes,
Waffleberg's already walking down that way.
I was a part of a mob for like the majority of my life. I'm obviously gonna go with the underhanded bullshit.
So,
just looks at Kuiper like, is this what we're doing?
I mean, would you rather it be yours?
Looks at Waffleberg, looks back to Kuiper like,
That's an easier question that you know what? No, that's fine. I'm surrounded by sand and idiots at the moment.
Anyway. Well, are we doing this, Kuiper? We're going to get the juicy Targonian? What?
it's a long
Juicy
way away.
The lusty Targonian.
Stop that.
That's all this is about. He just wants volume 3.
So you're heading down that way.
I mean, Waffleberg already is.
Okay.
who's going to let the others go? I posted you a question in DMs.
Yes, you did. And I'm trying to remember which key it was.
It was one that could open any door.
I'm going to say no, because this is technically not a door.
Okay, good. Just check.
He has mentioned that you do have a key for that door. Well, the door at the other end is a door, but it's not that kind of door. It doesn't have a keyhole. But he has mentioned that one of you does have the key already. It just needs charging.
Yeah, I'm kind of going on the limb that it's the amulet.
So, who else is going with Waffleberg at the moment?
Hey,
Okay. Alekxander and Kuiper?
Yes.
Alright, Kuiper. We'll go this way then.
Okay. Head back down the way you came. The three souls, have now crumbled that statue head, and are just kind of waiting around it. Like,
Start kicking it.
yeah, it's like, so what now then?
Go have fun on the outside.
All right.
You could go and tame the demon upstairs.
Yeah, you could go do that. That'd be fun.
The demon.
Yeah, ask him how he's trapped.
We'd rather not. If that's
He's
okay.
not in a good spot. He's very good conversation.
Very good. Not so good at chess, though.
Prince.
Very well. And they
You
will
should learn.
watch it.
Yep.
Okay.
None of these are the
That's
wise
all I
men,
needed
right?
to know. What? No.
None of these are the wise. Okay, cool.
None of those were Targonians. They were
One of them's a Zonian, right?
Yeah, one of them's the Zonian female that works for Glask. To pretty much been shot through the head.
You're coming with us.
Okay.
We need some expertise, you know. The other two, you can go have fun, but you're coming with us.
Okay. So, you carry on down. You start to see the cells with several various spirits and shapes in each of them. In several different states of afterlife, essentially. And then you'll eventually come across one. And you peer into the cell. And yeah, Kuiper, you recognize their attire to be Targonian. You also recognize two other things about them. One is, they're not dead.
Oh.
The second is, they're a Yordle.
You seem to have discovered what my people might call a plot twist. There appears to be a sentient mouse in here.
Oh god, I could have had it be rather nice, but no.
Hey! We've come to free you.
You'll just slowly look up. Oh. Actual living beings. This is unusual. Your sage you've come to free. Rescue.
Yes, but we kind of need you to do a favor for us.
And what is that favor, may I ask?
Well, two things. First off, you're Targonian wise men, right?
Yes. I see you're traveling with a Lunari. I don't think any of you survived.
Oh, Moon. I completely forgot that you were Lunari. Are you the type of Targonian that would know how to banish a demon?
He is going to roll something for that.
Oh my god.
Oh.
No, he just saved his life if this is the case.
Just as it happens, I'm a fucking demonologist.
No, it's quite literally. Do you know how to get rid of demons? You look back, he's already dressed in the exorcist's garb.
Well, congratulations. You've saved your own life. We need you to exorcise a demon.
Exorcise a demon. Oh,
Is there
you're
the
on
I've
about...
gatekeeper?
heard of him.
Yes, yes, yes.
Just up the stairs.
Yes, I've heard of him, the gatekeeper. Terrible
Oh,
fellow.
yes. He wants to eat you.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
He asked us to come fetch you, but quite frankly, with I feel like this is more beneficial for all parties involved.
Oh, yeah, there's a reason why he wants you to feed me to him. See, I've got half of what he fears.
A brain?
Oh, I've got a full one of those. And I think 3/4 of it might be gem at this point. You know how
Waffleberg, I think we found your mouse equivalent.
if it looks you, Kuiper. You know how things get beyond the gates on Targon. You know, Targon Prime, the old magical energies. Has a
You know too much.
I've lived too much.
You and me both. Anyways, is that a yay or nay on the whole? You can take him out.
I can help you. You'd have to find the other half to the whole thing, but the Macleus.
What's a Demacleus?
I don't know what's the Macleus. No, it's a name or half of a name.
Oh, I see where this is going. Alrighty. I think there's isn't there a library in this building?
Yes.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it's several floors up.
No, yeah, that is a problem. So where'd you get the first half of the name?
Funny you should say that. Oh, it must have been ages back. Tribe of Astaya came to visit me. I forget their names. Odd little name to them. Looked human for the most part. Foxtails. Visani, that's it, Visani. Apparently they were just traveling, looking for different information, looking for knowledge to store. Last I heard, they were making their... Wait. He'll just roll his eyes back into his head. Well, that's a stroke of luck. They were making the base on what used to be the Blessed Isles, but if this is the Shadow Isles where we are now, then yes. It's here. Well, not here, it's not this building.
Alekxander thinks this man is giving him a stroke.
Okay, we're gonna let you out.
Yes.
You're gonna take us to the place that you're talking about, and we're gonna get the second half. And then you're gonna assist us to take him down.
It could be some travel, unless you've got... Well, do you mind if I have a quick look at your provisions?
Or what?
What provisions?
Provisions, items, magical goods. I need to find something I can use as a conduit, you see. Otherwise, we're going to be
brought
walking.
a lot of very interesting looking swords.
Otherwise,
do you need anything specifically for a conduit?
Something shiny, something reflective, something magical.
Alekxander will be like...
something quite transparent as well. It has to be transparent that you shine light through. Like a gem.
Okay, so a Hextech... No, actually, yeah, a Hextech crystal. No, they're not transparent, never mind.
I can't remember if this were handed off to Theon's character, so let me just look.
Wouldn't be yet. He just gets this like old relic of Camivore.
No. It's close, but no. Unfortunately,
close.
Close. But that can be used to help power it to keep it going, but no, not that.
Well, while you folks talk magic voodoo, I'm gonna go tell Potoo the plan.
Okay, it's not on a log sheet. Because I know someone had something that could work for this.
Kuiper gets out Waffleberg's summoner orb.
Not so close, but
Wait, are we just needing like something see-throughable?
see-through magic, able to sustain the magics as well.
How magic?
Something that just got some natural magic to it, yes. Jesus Christ, I thought someone had it, and then I'm looking through people's character sheets and I can't find it. Did you quite let you get rid of the thing, I thought?
Waffleberg is going to take
I don't
out.
recall getting anything gem-like.
Waffleberg is going to take out one of the noise boxes that he makes with his tinker thing. He's going to crack it open, and he is going to take some of the sort of hex tech in it, and he's going to hand over.
I don't know if that works.
He'll just like take some of the Hextech crystal remains, just look at them.
It's magic. I don't know how to see throughable though.
I have a couple of questions right now. Namely,
don't ask them.
Could take some time. It's slightly see-through, but my God, someone's done a lot of tinkering to these things.
Yep.
I feel bad.
Anyways, I'm gonna go tell Potoo.
I feel bad for the Bracken.
You and me both, buddy. You and me both.
Waffleberg's gonna leave the room, bringing the Zonian Ghost with him to tell Potoo the plan.
So, yeah, since I can't see it on anyone's sheets, I'm assuming either something happened to it.
What are you looking for?
I literally don't recall anything about this.
Didn't someone have a chunk of true ice?
I'm the one with the chunk of true ice.
I couldn't see it on your character sheet.
It should be at the top.
Just
right
in
there.
all caps at the very top, and Lee's just blind.
It's underneath the mystery key.
That works even more now, though, since
yeah.
Waffleberg's off to get Potoo.
That is true. But yeah, he'll just be looking at the Hextech crystals, just murmuring. Anyone that's been left by, so I'm assuming Kuiper, Mariah, and Alekxander. You will actually see him take one of these Hextech crystals and just start drawing runes on the wall behind him with it. Just like quite literally carving them into the rock. Now we're going to have to be a bit quick with this, otherwise the wall's going to heal itself, but if we can keep the energy sustained onto it, the glyphs should remain embedded until we're back.
Kuiper will get an emerald pen out and he's like, is there a way I can help?
Oh! May I quickly see that?
Sure.
You'll take it, look at it. One of my finest creations. And hand it back.
He can't help but smile.
Well, you remember the old writings, my boy? The old Targonian language and all?
He nods.
Then you know the language to write in. Quite simply put, basic rudimentary teleportation spell, roughly south and a bit to the west.
He's very quickly flicking through his book. Like, okay.
You can make me an Arcana check with advantage. Yep. You find the right pages and following his lead, you help map it out. There's like just one or two slight mistakes, but he's quick to correct it and just be like, no. It curls around a bit more. Let the line carry through and dot it in the middle.
Your grammar is absolutely terrible, Kuiper.
It's almost
How
as
do
if you're suffering from
you
heat.
can't read.
It's almost as if you're suffering from heat stroke, my boy.
I'm trying my best.
But yes, Waffleberg with Potoo.
Before Waffleberg gets to Potoo, though, he is going to, as he walks towards the area, look at the Zonian.
If this doesn't work, you slit their throat. Then we give the soul.
Oddly enough, as you say that, they will pull out what seems to be a Chemtech knife.
Good. You're not as useless as the other one was.
I probably should feel more sorry given, our relationship, but he did shoot me.
He did shoot you.
Oh, because she told me to. She's just going to turn back and then look at you. You seem familiar.
Yeah.
Chem Baron? What is a Chem Baron doing here?
Asking myself that, actually. I think after this I might go pay home a little bit of a visit, but for now,
You may want to
if it doesn't...
You may want to be careful with that if you do. Word on the street before I died, anyway, was that Renata's looking for you.
We'll deal with that when we deal with that. But for now, we try it the nice way, and if it doesn't work the nice way, we try it the Zonian way.
Something about, give me a moment to try and remember. Sewers exploding, damaging property and zone. Possession of a certain purple liquid. Apparently, I don't get how the timelines match up with that, but she swears there was footage from, the asylum. That asylum.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be a little conversation between me and her.
It's not my place to question it.
If you don't question it, though, are you really your own person?
I was about to say I'm a person who likes to remain alive.
Smart, except...
Except I did question it at one point, and here I am.
Yes, here you are. Maybe if we're lucky, I'll be there too. Anyways.
When Waffleberg walks, they do
Potato!
Yes, Waffle.
We need you. We need your lock-picking expertise.
Okay.
Hello, Stephen, he says,
waving at the demon.
You look over. You see the eyes watching, and only the Noxian remains. The Avarosan Freljordian is nowhere to be seen, but you think you occasionally hear his wails and screams.
You know, to be honest, I thought it'd be the Noxian first. Oh well.
As we get out, Waffleberg is going to continue to bring Potato to the prison room.
Yep. And by that time, he has finished carving the runes into the wall with the help of Kuiper. Good. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, including me, to travel. After all, I'm going to need to be there to help out. Is it 7? 7? Yes, 7.
Let's see.
We could try and get this worked up, but these work more as a power source. Don't suppose there's anything else.
Power source.
Oh, by the way, I lied to you, Potato. We don't need your lockpicking expertise. I just need to get you here without Steven asking questions.
Oh, fuck you too, then.
What we need, my fine avian feathered friend, is something clear magical, crystalline, or gem-like.
Potoo just raises one eyebrow, pulls out like a set of tongs, and just pulls out the tongue of your eyes. Something like this.
You just keep that on yourself.
I've been carrying it around for a long time.
You do realize that ice can even hurt people like him? He'll jab a finger at Alekxander. Like, it doesn't hurt him that much, but it still causes discomfort. For mortal beings such as yourself, it freezes them to the core.
Please do not poke me, strange
Didn't freeze
creature.
me. But I did get tongs just in case.
There must be some
Just
fairly
see the
crafty tongs.
The person who sold them to me was really, really pushing to sell. Not sure why.
Want to know a fun fact?
Hmm.
You just go wander up and pick it up off the tongs. And just set it on the ground. Sorry, give me a moment. I wasn't expecting that. Also, hi, Raka.
Hello.
Quite literally, I was halfway through. Did I see your icon pop up on Roll20? It's just the guy in his briefs on the chair, and I'm like,
Big fluffy man with briefs. I see.
how did it distract me and not Alekxander? I will never know. So, he'll say underground and just chuckle. Now that, my friends, is the power of an aspect.
Cool.
Kuiper. Well, actually, not just Kuiper. Pretty much all of you would know what a aspect is, given you've encountered Diana and Zoe.
I have no idea what aspect is.
Essentially put, beings that are chosen to be the vessels of Urquhart's gods.
Just sort of says like, I have no idea what you're doing or what you're making of the Inferno stuff.
An aspect, my boy, aspect. Higher
could keep
beings.
saying
Let's just
it
put it as
again.
higher beings.
Kind of
So
like
what,
if
you think you're
Oliver
better than
had-
us now or something? I'm so confused.
I don't think.
No, they literally live up higher than you do. The big top of the mountain, that's where they live.
Oh,
A lot of people live up higher than I do.
how best to explain this? The top of the mountain that you see, that's not the top of the mountain. The top of the mountain's much higher up.
It's
what?
You just got to go through the portal to Prime.
Look,
What?
after we met Zoe, I've just stopped questioning these people. They're crazier than I am.
Alright, if he says that you're crazier than he is, I'm suddenly very concerned about you.
It's okay, we're just going through a portal with him.
Let's put it
all
one
right.
way. People like him, and he'll like jab a finger to Waffleberg. People like my friend here, my trusty friend Wafflehouse here. Yes, ascended are like aspect of light.
I'm not ascended. Please don't refer to me as ascended.
Well, you're ascended light.
Don't.
You're. Yep.
No. No.
Right, it is time for you all to shut up and time to go and do something because I have had a headache with this conversation. Come on!
Right. I have finally found a character that can out Waffleberg.
It's not so much that you're out Waffleberg. It's that you mentioned the A word, and Waffleberg's feeling sad. He's grumpy at the moment. Open the portal.
Very well. You'll set it down. He'll place a hex crystal at either side of it, and you'll see their energies begin to charge up the true ice. Now, one last thing. Does someone have a source of light?
Lord.
Yep.
He will take your sword, Alekxander. He will prop it up slightly so the
He
lights.
will try and take my sword. I will just hold on to it.
It needs to be on the floor so it can channel the energy through and carry it through. Your sword's going to have to remain here. Otherwise, the portal's going to close.
Alekxander checks his other weapon. I suppose it's not like my other weapons particularly. Yeah, it's alright, that'll do. Ask first next time, you little rat.
I'm not used to asking. Gems normally can't give. I'm not saying that. I don't want to cause more edits.
Shut the fuck up.
What's an edit?
I don't know. What's an edit with you?
No, we don't talk to the screen in the sky. That's how we cause an Ilu level crisis.
Wait, there's a screen in the sky?
Oh fuck!
What?
I thought it was just a voice.
Oh my god!
Fuck.
Wait, you all can hear that too? I thought it was
we
just
have
in my
voice.
head.
We have voice in our head in this campaign. We do not have screen in the sky.
Wait. You all hear the voice in your head too?
I'd explain the screen in the sky, but currently I'm still with Damada because none of you rescued me yet.
Yeah, waiting for campaign 2, bitch. Waiting for campaign 2. Anyways, what? Oh, hi, Silveen. Nice of you to show up.
He's going to prop up the sword slightly so the beam of light goes through at an angle, shines through the energized 2 crystal, and starts to light up the runes as a large circular pattern in the middle starts to concave inwards and opens up to what seems to be a darkened room on the other end. Not so dark that you can't see through it, just that everything's a bit dimly lit. Well, portal's open. Let's go.
Oh, wow. So this is what the inside of Alexander's head looks like. A little bit brighter than I thought.
What?
What?
No, it can't be the inside. Yes.
Can I just say that the lab coat is following them with 3 orbs that look like dancing lights,
Okay.
following them into the portal? It's all they could see is the lab coat, though. There's nothing else. It looks like something's wearing it, but just floating there for now.
Also, let's face it, it can't be the inside of Alekxander's head. There's much less helicopter going on.
Fair point.
But yes.
Alright, so who wants to go through first?
Waffleberg pushes Potato.
Yep. So Potoo is pushed through first. Potoo, do you have dark vision?
I have my freaking night vision goggles.
You do. So I just need to make sure so if you see more details or not. And as you're looking through, there seems to be several crystals lining this room with a pattern of, they look to be turned in an odd little pattern with a pattern drawn on the floor between them. And an open door leading to a spiral staircase going downwards. You feel like at one point this may have been some puzzle, but whoever was here last already solved it.
Oh, that's good or bad?
Is it safe?
I think so.
Okay,
Somebody
we need
solve
to
the
test
puzzle.
it.
The coat's just gonna go through.
Actually, I was about to say a surefire way to make sure that there's no danger, because if there is, she'll get kidnapped.
Waffleberg's tossing Mariah in.
Damsel in distress.
If Mariah doesn't get kidnapped, Waffleberg will go through.
Right, you land. It's slightly dark, so you don't see the pattern on the floor. You see what seems to be tall structures there.
I mean, she would see it a little. There's a little bit of
Oh,
light.
yeah, you went through with lights. Yeah, you'd see like some
Yeah.
of the pattern. You'd see just a glimpse of the staircase going down and the open door. And you can make out that these structures, it seems to be crystals.
Ooh, crystals.
Don't touch anything.
Too late.
Am I going to have to grab Waffleberg by the collar as
No.
Mariah?
No.
I'd say that
Shiny.
Alari would step through next.
I think they're part of a puzzle. You guys can't quite see it, I assume.
You see what?
The room's filled with a puzzle. It looks like it's already been solved, but just to be safe, should probably not touch anything shiny, at least.
Well, then if it's a puzzle that's already been solved, it's no longer a puzzle.
Yes, but that doesn't mean that something can't be triggered if it's messed with.
Oh, should I watch how I speak around it?
Are the rest of you stepping through?
I should
Shut the fuck up! Ah!
Are you okay?
Shut up! Ah! That was pain.
What was pain? I missed that.
You okay?
Even though the trap's even though the puzzle's already done, it can be triggered. Just be careful of what I say around it then. How did no one else catch that?
I kind of.
That was top tier. Top tier, babe. Top tier.
I'm gonna have to watch this back to hear that one. So, Alekxander, Kuiper, Waffleberg, you free stepping through?
Oh, Waffleberg's already through.
Okay.
Clearly, if I have him by the scruff.
That's true. Are you other two stepping through?
I'm with Alexander.
Alright, let's go.
Yep.
Don't want to keep them waiting for
And the little gem Yordle will hop through after you.
To say you had a chance to stay behind.
Oh, I have a chance to stay behind. I get that. But you think I'm going to be staying there in the realm of a madman?
Everywhere I am is the realm of a madman.
Funny, they say the same thing about me.
Who's me?
Me.
Oh, I thought your name was
Who's
you.
me?
I.
No, my name's Waffleberg.
No, you're Waffle Shop.
Am I?
Yes.
Oh. Who are you?
Me.
No, I thought me was somebody else.
Oh, good gracious God. Just gonna pick up Waffleberg. Alright. Don't let me pick you up, though.
So.
You got a nice firm grip, Alekxander.
Oh, no.
Alekxander has not been introducing himself as a nice piece of meat for nothing.
I mean, yeah, no, you're right on that one.
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining how you finally get to free Alekxander's wife. She looks at how you all act around him. She's just going to pull out a frying pan and beat you all off. Being like, no, get away from my man. The real reason why Alekxander fears the wife.
Look, I'm technically a widower, so...
The frying pan of true ice. The freezing pan!
It's so cold that instead of cooking, it makes...
Oh, either way. So,
fire.
there is a staircase going down. There's all the gems. There's a pattern on the floor. What y'all doing?
Well, if Potoo can find a light source, that'll be the start.
There is a dim light source going around at the moment with the floating straitjacket and the 3 lights.
Locking on to the floating straitjacket.
Floating straitjacket starts sweating a little.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Dabs it away from the collar.
Yeah, that's the thing. Quite literally. As you're all with her, you quite literally just saw the straitjacket with 3 lights just float through.
Well, that can be only one of 2 things. It hasn't attacked us yet. Look, Alekxander, something to punch.
With Waffleberg still on the shoulder and Kuiper still on the other one. Oh yeah, you're getting twatted. You know, if you just continue to be a straitjacket with 3 lights around you.
Well, I'm just gonna proceed down the hallway while a crazy man starts running at me, and I'm gonna step out over the opening to the spiral stairs.
The jacket speeds up.
Just like floating over the opening to the spiral stairs. So he's gonna go. How far is the stairs? And do I have to catch a man?
It's not one of those spiral
Well, I
staircases where it's got the giant cylinder
I'm
opening in the
using
middle.
this, so I might come
Oh, thank
absolutely
God.
barreling towards you.
Yep. So
Of
as
course.
they step over to the end where the opening is to the spiral staircase, you go flying towards it, and I'm going to need a deck save.
I hit with that though.
You do hit. Oh, does a 14 actually hit?
Yes.
Yeah. So yes, you do hit. So you are taking that damage. But
I save.
I didn't need a deck save off you. I need a deck save off Alekxander.
Yeah, and this is a deck save for Waffleberg and Kuiper as a result. Oh, it's good.
Yep.
Oh,
You just about managed to catch yourself before you fall down the stairs.
Yeah. So I'm just making 2 because I have danger clause still. Oh, do I see it? Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, you see it.
Just there, like.
And just as you managed to.
This jacket.
Yep. But.
Is it a big butt?
You. Possibly. Because you do hear what seems to be loud clanking noises coming from down the stairs.
Are the ghosts beating the shit out of a statue again?
Oh, this is a different location, so I doubt it's them.
Goes back, looks back at Straight Jackets. It's just like, not quite done with you.
Alekxander.
What?
Could you put me down?
Gonna put the Waffleberg down. Alright, let's stop arguing with the mouse.
What mouse?
Works for me. No! No one summon you, bitch!
Well, okay. I mean,
Fucking Jeff Bezos ass robot pill piece of shit.
Oh, I'm happy about several things right now. One, that because that was funny, and two, they actually have an image on Google of the things. And number 3, they actually have a map of this place on Google as well, so I can keep track of where you are. How long we've been recording?
It is 5:08 at the moment.
Yeah, been recording for coming up to 2 hours 20 minutes. So I feel like the hear of the clanking from downstairs as you're all prepared to enter this place proper seems like a good place to leave it off for this week.
Disagree.
Disagree.
Like full combat. You all.
You know what? Yeah, Waffleberg and Alekxander, let's fight it out.
Loser has to give the soul to the demon.
Yeah, let's do it. Waffle.
I like this deal, Lay. Fiddle Poro just like shuffles out from behind a corner.
Do not call him that ever again.
Fiddle Poro.
Fiddle Poro.
Oh.
Well, I think we know who that is.
Fiddlesticks Poro. Is there an image? Someone's made an image of the old Fiddlesticks Poro. I can't find one of the new one. This makes me sad.
I mean, I might have it on my phone.
Hang on.
I think I have it on my computer, actually. I can send it to you on Discord. I have, like, what I've drawn up for what Pinco looks like. See, where are you actually?
Yeah, I saw that one as well, with Santa, but that's the one in the D&D chat I found.
Yeah, that's the...
You remember, Raka had a picture.
Oh, yeah. I think I still got that picture, like the actual Pinko picture.
Well, here, let me see if I can. Whoops, that's not gonna do it. I dragged it to the wrong thing.
Anyway.
D&D chap.
I am going to leave it for there because
Alrighty.
it's 2 hours 20 minutes coming up to. I feel like that's quite a bit of time, and yeah, there's potential combat, and I don't want to try and start combat this late into a session.
N. Poro. Jesus Christ.
So,
My long, luscious locks.
so thank you everyone for tuning in for this week's. Yeah. Guess what I almost said again.
The thing.
Devil darlings.
Yeah.
This
Go
week's
second,
session of Devil Darlings. We love you all. Have a great week. Bye.
Bye.
Video just cuts out there. Yeah.
Who knew that this was season 2 already? So thank you all for tuning in for this week's Dark Tides of Runeterra, and we'll see you all next time on the Dark Tides of Runeterra, where next time.
It'll be Dark Tides of Runeterra.
Go home.
For sure.
Friggin' the
home.
clanking is just my character coming up the stairs.
Just go. Just turn this video off and go home. Stop watching. You
Please
don't
leave,
need to
you're
watch
making
it.
it hard.
And if you're already home, go to bed.
We're gonna bleep that out, so you're just gonna hear a long brrr. But just go home. If you're not going home, well, get the fuck out.
If you're already home, then
Go to bed.
That was fast.
Turn the recording off. Turn it off. We'll force them out if we have to.